So let's go ahead and talk about the weather this morning, as the kids will need to be grabbing maybe kind of that rain snow gear. You know, we're not talking about some thick accumulation. If you're thinking about what kind of footwear to put on your kids this morning, it might be more so rain boots than anything, because even if we get some snow mixing in, it's going to be more of a slushy type of snow. So this rain down to the south starting to creep just north of the state line. So that's going to usher into our southern counties over the next hour or so, and we could see that fluctuate with a little snow mixing in. But right now, most of this a rainmaker unless you get north of Sandusky, where there's a little bit of light snow being picked up on Exact Track 4D. So I think we'll see a little bit of precip today. Really, our bigger precipitation maker arrives later Thursday going into Friday, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. But let's get you out the door today. Overcast skies, 36 degrees in the city, calm winds, so it feels like 36. And that's one of our warmer spots because we always trend a little warmer in the city, but we're about 5 degrees cooler across southeastern Michigan than where we were. And so 34 in Pontiac, 33 in Lapeer, 34 down in Grosse Ile, Monroe right at 32 degrees. And your wind chill, not a big difference. You might feel a couple degrees cooler, especially up towards Sandusky and Lapeer in the upper 20s for that feels like temperature, but the winds are not nearly as gusty as they were yesterday morning. So your bus stop forecast for today. So around 7 o'clock in the next hour or so, especially in our southern communities, you could see a little bit of that rain snow mix. And then otherwise a few flakes could fly and maybe back to a little rain snow mix by midday. A lot of this out of here into the afternoon. So I think if anything, it's just a little slushy or a little soggy at the surface today. That's why I said rain boots are probably even better than snow boots today, but 38 degrees for that afternoon high. Now, our next winter weather system will arrive really in two phases. It's a clipper system, and so tomorrow afternoon, I think we see some snow showers that brush through. I'm going to say about 1 to 6 o'clock. We do get a southerly flow of air, and that's going to kind of stifle any kind of accumulation Thursday evening across the metro area into our southern area. So snow, as far as it's sticking, is really going to be after midnight Thursday going into Friday morning. Now, the window for really accumulating snow will be about 1 a.m. Friday till noon, and we're talking 1 to 2 inches widespread, localized pockets of about 3 inches of snow. And you want that to be on the higher end if we're going to have a white Christmas. Now, it is worth noting that not all models are in agreement, so we will be fine-tuning this over the next 48 hours. But as it stands right now, a forewarned weather alert for Friday morning, just because it's going to impact the morning commute. So for today, there's that little band of snow that could roll through about 9, 10 o'clock this morning, and then just a few scattered flurries after about 5, and so that's nothing to write home about. Thursday afternoon, this is the first wave of that clipper system. 3, 4 o'clock, you see some snow pass through, mainly in our northern communities. Then after midnight, we get some more snow working its way back in. Let's focus after midnight, because this is another look at that model. I think 6 o'clock is when we really start to see the snow amping up. So it's going to be right around the time of the morning drive and lingering possibly into the midday hours in our northern communities. And then it'll be all said and done by Friday afternoon. And so temperatures will be sliding, highs in the 20s, single-digit wind chills this weekend. So that snow sticks around. But what will happen Christmas Eve as temperatures rise to 37? We'll have a little bit of melting, and we'll be in the mid to upper 30s going into Christmas Day as well.